Bradley Washington, informative speech, February 9th, 2009. My audience.
Yeah.
How you doing today? My name is Bradley Washington. Today I will be speaking with you on counterfeit money. You ever wondered why you see someone holding $5, $10, $20, $100, $50 bill up to the light and examining it, or perhaps a cashier in a grocery store runs a marker across a certain dollar bill that you give her? Well, this is to check for counterfeit money. It's always good to be able to recognize counterfeit money, know how it's made and how it affects our economy. Examples on how to check to see if you have counterfeit money is to observe the serial number, placement, ink quality, paper quality. Also, if you hold it up to the light, you can check for the security seal, strip, or you can check for the water seal. I've used this knowledge to help me numerous times to make sure I do not become a victim of counterfeit. First, we'll start off with one way of observing is the ink patterns and the serial number placement. If you look at the handout I've given you, you'll notice that the serial numbers on there are very different. The number on the left is the fake bill, which shows the serial numbers do not exactly line up and the ink does not exactly match the treasury seal. Whereas on the real dollar bill, the ink does match the treasury seal and it is exactly lined up. Most common people try to bleach money. They bleach the money, then they put it through a basic printer and try to print the dollar onto that dollar. Well, of course, according to this image in the bottom right, you notice that the print quality does not always come out as good as it should, which will make the money look very fake, which causes a lot of people a lot of trouble. But if you look through most money through a microscope, you can notice that the ink quality does not match up. Now that we've talked about one way to detect money, let's talk about the one that is most commonly used. WikiHow stated that in 1990 the government started embedding security strips within 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, and 100s to help you better realize and recognize counterfeit money. If you get a dollar and you hold it up to the light, you will notice that there is a small security strip placed in different locations for each type of bill, which shows you that that money is not counterfeit. Also, WikiHow stated that the watermark was started in $50 and $100 bills in 1996, $20 bills in 98, $10 bills in 99, and $5 bill recently. One way you can check this is to turn the bill around, hold it to the light, and look to the left side, and you will see an exact portrait of the president that is on the front of that particular bill. It's a good method to use. Since people are catching on to these securities, there have been a lot lower people that have used this type of way of making counterfeit money by just printing it out and stuff, and you have a lot more people who are doing more effective, elaborate means of making counterfeit money. Now that we've talked about ways to recognize money, let's talk about how it's made effect on our economy and how it's made. Alright, creating money deals with a lot, such as paper style, printing properly, and getting around security precautions. Most people that handle money daily, such as people that work at bars, people that work at cash registers, or even people that work at the bank, feel money on a day-to-day basis. Most modern money has a sort of texture on it. The ink kind of jumps out of the paper so you can feel it, whereas counterfeit money will feel real flat. So people that make this money, they have to ensure that this paper does not feel like paper, yet it feels like actual money. Also, with the newer bills, in the lower right part of the bill, you will notice a fluorescent type of ink that kind of changes as you turn it, which causes a lot of counterfeit to be easily noticeable too in the newer bills. Also, the economy. Pete Myers, President and CEO of Selfmart, which is a company that helps to fight against counterfeit and piracy, stated that counterfeiting causes the economy around $250 billion a year. Also, the U.S. has lost to counterfeit and piracy around 750,000 jobs in the past 10 years. One automotive representative said that if counterfeit would stop, we could rehabilitate over 200,000 jobs just in the automotive industry alone. Also, counterfeiting feeds in to the war on terrorism and organized crime, which in fact makes our government have to throw money out towards our military and our police force, which pulls government funds away from common society, which also messes with our economy. Along with that, tax losses are a major factor too. The U.S. suffers hundreds of billions of dollars due to counterfeiting and piracy to goods sold illegally. Peter Myers quoted, "If it's too good to be true, then it probably is." So if someone offers you a good deal, you might want to make sure that it's not a pirated or counterfeited good. This hurts our economy and plays a role in our current recession. You should now realize how to check for counterfeit money, know how it's made, and the effect it has on our economy. Tom Brokaw quoted, "It's easy to make a buck, but it's harder to make a difference." Take this knowledge to help notice and prevent further money counterfeiting in our country and help to rebuild our economy. Thank you.